Hey everybody, I wanted to touch base. I know some of you have been working at home for a while now. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through some proper posture and ergonomics while you are sitting at a desk or a computer. So some of you have been taken out of your work environment and you're trying to modify and adjust everything at home and it's been a little challenging. So let's talk about proper posture and things that you can be doing to make sure that we can help your spine, help all your postural muscles the best that we can while you're working, okay? So there's gonna be a few things that we modify. First thing that we're gonna talk about is we have a screen right here and I'm sitting at a desk. Now, if you are working from your couch, the first thing I'm gonna recommend is finding a desk or a table. So even if it's a dining room table that you can sit at or a bar top or just some hard surface where you can have a chair that scoots up to the desk or the table, the top there. So I'm sitting here at the front desk here. I'm sitting at Lydia's desk right now. But what I'm going to show you, the first thing here is with your monitor or your laptop, you want to make sure that your monitor is at eye level. We need to make sure your monitor is at eye level. What happens when you don't have a monitor at eye level is this posture where your head kind of bends down, neck falls forward, and you have that, you're taking that natural curve out of the neck when this happens. It causes a lot of stress and strain at the base of your neck and in between your shoulder blades. So first thing, make sure your computer screen is at eye level. They have stands, you can do all sorts of sitting to standing desks, stuff like that, but you can also, if you don't have any of those things, you can grab phone books, you can grab boxes, just to elevate, just set your laptop or your computer screen on top of those things to elevate it at eye level. Second thing, when you're sitting in a chair, you wanna make sure that whatever chair that you're in, that you have some sort of back support here. And when you're in the chair, you need to make sure that you have scooted all the way back to the chair. And so your glutes have scooted all the way back as far as they can in your low back. And that way then your back is supported as well. Then you're gonna pull your chair up to your desk or your table. And we wanna make sure that you've scooted all the way up as far as possible to that screen. Then you wanna make sure your elbows are pinned at your side. Elbows pinned at your side, and that your hands are right here at your keyboard so that this is your posture. And the reason for that, when we can have our hands right here at the keyboard and our elbows pinned at our side, we don't have the rounding of our shoulders. What typically starts to happen is this posture. When people start typing, is their shoulders fall forward. And what happens here is that really tightens up your pecs and it weakens your mid-back area in between those shoulder blades. And that causes a lot of pain and tension as well. So again, scoot all the way back in your chair, scoot your chair up to your desk, elbows pinned at your side and wrists right here at your keyboard. Monitor at eye level. Those are gonna be the basics for sitting at a computer or doing desk work even too. Let's say you're not doing computer work and you just have desk work. Similarly, it's going to apply. When you come over and you're gonna be working on something at your desk, you wanna scoot all the way up, and as you're reading or writing or whatever, you just wanna make sure you're not constantly in this posture. So if you have a tablet, an iPad, or a phone even, using a stand or setting it on top of some books and leaning it up against something, so again, you can try to get that at eye level. Or if you're reading from a book, set a book on like a recipe stand and elevate that so that it is tall enough so that way we can maintain your proper posture. That's about, as far as the posture for your desk and your table goes, that's what I would recommend. Additionally, every hour I would recommend getting up and moving around. That's gonna be really important to encourage movement throughout your spine. Make sure that you are super consistent with your home exercises, especially if you're not coming into the office right now for adjustments. You really wanna step your game up with your exercises at home. Two exercises / stretches that you can be doing right now to complement proper posture at your computer and just supporting your spine and postural muscles properly. The two things are, number one, I'm gonna stand up and show you. Getting up every once in a while to do these two things is gonna be really beneficial. So first thing is you want to put your shoulders up against the wall. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to strengthen the muscles in between your shoulder blades, because when you're in that seated position, it weakens those muscles there. So here what you're gonna do is you're just gonna retract your shoulder blades, almost like you're trying to pinch a penny or something small in between those shoulder blades. Hold that contraction for about 10 seconds and then relax, and do it again for 10 seconds, relax, and again. So do about 3 times, do a 10-second hold, and you can repeat that periodically throughout the day. The second thing is the opposing muscle group to the rhomboids, which are the muscles that we're working on when we retract those shoulder blades. The opposing muscle group are your pec muscles. And we really want to stretch those out because, again, sitting in that computer, this posture happens and it tightens your pec muscles. Easiest way to release that or stretch that out is to find a wall or the edge of a wall, and you just kind of step away from the wall or the door frame, and you're stretching this muscle out. Again, you'll do a 10-second hold, relax, do it again, relax, do it again 3 times, and then you'll switch and you'll do the other side as well. So doing that periodically throughout the day, strengthening those rhomboid muscles in between your shoulder blades and stretching your pec muscles up front will be very beneficial. Other things, wobble. If you don't have a wobble disc or an exercise ball, you can do your wobble exercises on that. You can also just do them in your chair, making sure you stay on top of traction. You cannot do traction too much. So repeatedly throughout the day, you can do more of your traction. It's gonna hydrate your disc. It's gonna encourage movement and motion throughout really your whole spine. So just some tips and tricks from home if you're working, things that you can be doing to help maintain your posture, support your posture. Most importantly though, as soon as you're comfortable getting back in so we can keep you on track with your adjustments to remove interference and allow your body to heal, it's gonna be the best thing for you. Stay on top of your exercises. If you have any questions, just give us a shout. I'd be more than happy to help. Hope you're doing well, and we'll see you soon.